Well then, good evening everyone. Yeah, sorry, for some reason, it captured the game sound earlier, but then randomly decided no, it's not going to do that. Oh wait. Yeah, so I'm not sure why. It... yeah, mic working. It captured the game sound before, then it just decided not to do that. Yeah, good evening, this is Jack of Flames. We're gonna continue our game dev, what do they call it? Game dev travel journey, game dev trip. We come back into Virgilius. I would guess I didn't say that before. I think Virgilius is based on Virgil. So if you ever read the Divine Comedy, the first part being Dante's Inferno, it's about the author, if I remember right, the author of the story, Dante, being led by Virgil. As in his trip down the circles of hell, all the way down to Satan. And Virgil was, like Dante, a author. You might also recognize the names from Devil May Cry, where Dante sent the main character Virgil, his evil twin brother. Okay, now let's... I will have to go with desktop audio. So I will have to apologize in advance if you hear doubles on any sound alert in the future. But no, the game plan tonight is we're going to go into Virgilius again. One or two more runs there, because I realized this game, the ending I found, is hardly the only one. This is supposed to be a game you experience and go through and find different things in. So more of a experience than anything, but still. And when you're done with that, we're going to jump back in the Basilisk. I will say I had to look up a little bit. I haven't looked up too much, but I realized that I was being a bit naive, thinking it all comes down to just loading up the game and then play it. It's a bit more convoluted than that, in an interesting way. Okay, let's get back into Virgilius. Wait, does that... Okay, no, that doesn't show on screen. Good. Away from depth to a strange landscape. And Virgilius Mori. Okay. So yesterday, we ignored that tree cloud thing. We checked the towers and then the orb. Or the orbs and the towers. Bare trees and the terrain, but no signs. Okay. So this is like the last time. Yeah, we found... They're gonna ignore this text, unless it's something new. But I saw that cloud and tree thing in distance, but I didn't go for it. So going towards the orb. So we're going towards the orb to plateaus appeared. So we got to the orb, it was a speaking... I mean, it was speaking or whispering or something. And the surface just ever changing. Or it had a pattern to it. A moving pattern. And then we went to the plateau, we saw some trees on it, and between the plateaus were a sword, and I used it to kill myself and hope to be reborn. So just something to rise. What do I notice? Okay, there we go. Some form of clothes and trees awaiting in distance. So I'm not sure if I can reach that. Because if you notice, that seems like it's part of the skybox. So skybox and such can work in different ways. I'm not gonna attempt to know exactly how they all always work, but for example in Half-Life 2 and Garry's Mod, the skybox is that you have an area where you play. Oh, okay, it's gone. In the area you play, I mean, it's a. I mean, it's within a map. It's. You cannot leave it. It's built for you to be inside the map and not get out. And then outside of the play map, there's still stuff they can render in and such. And there, they might set up like a. What they're called? Diorama. But they might set up something that is far smaller than the map you're playing at. But they, I mean, set up like buildings and different alternate objects. And then they set up some sort of indirect camera, let's call it that. And then around the map you play in, this is something that basically works like screens. So you see the sky. You see when you look up these screens, the sky blocks, quote unquote. They will here. Or then you will see the stuff that are built with that diagram I mentioned before, but they will look a lot bigger. Because how it then functions with the quote camera to go to a screen. And if you play, I would say best way to have an understanding of this kind of skybox, I would say go and play Garry's Mod, but don't play just a basic map. I think it's called Gem Construct. But on no clip, and go to the map, and you will find a place where you will see the buildings that are around the map further away, and you will realize that those models aren't actually there. It just looks like they're there. And you can do stupid stuff, like you can take ragdolls and put it up above the skybox or inside of the skybox, and then go back into the map, and it looks like they're giants of those models. Okay, we're not gonna go to Plateau today, because we did so last time. Wait, I just heard something. I should. I'm just gonna quickly look up Virgilius. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because so I didn't but get putting too high expectation on this game. Several of the games that I have played from Kira so far, not most, no, most of them, at least half, I would say, were made as part of game jams. Those, I mean, they're not always competitions, but they're like making a game in a very narrow timeline. Sometimes it's a question of hours, sometimes it's a question of a couple of days. But on this one, supposedly isn't part of anything like that. Okay, this is kind of intriguing. The orb I found yesterday. It isn't here. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I remember exactly where it was. But I remember the general direction. Like, unless I'm on the completely opposite end, it should be over here. You know what? I will guess that this have some randomization to it in its gendering. Generation, not gendering, generation. As mentioned before, I will say this today again. This is some of the most beautiful clouds I've seen in a game. And well, specifically, I don't mean up, the highest up. They're not bad at all. But say these slow ones that are moving. Like, it's excluding something about the color. I mean, yeah, if you saw the upper bit here, I would believe it was a real photo. Now, looking real isn't the same as looking great always. I don't think it nullifies the fact. This is really gorgeous. That's a little funny. So I can see in the corner of my eye towers. I'm not sure when I was this turned around, but okay. If you can see anything else like that. No. Do you wonder if the towers too would disappear in time? Or some fans would pop up. There's the towers literally. Actually, no, let's see. There's the towers. So I go. What's the. Where would I get there? if I go the complete opposite direction, will I find the towers again? This time I don't hold my mouse, I just walking forward. So there's no way for me to accidentally go a bit on one side or other and going straight forward. I think it was teleported. It was suddenly like a cat might be a bit much. It was clearly a sudden change of color in the terrain. Or at least in the darkness, like the hue. The brightness. But you also a bit. So for most part, it's less that it gets a lot darker, it's more that some things get a bit more red. Okay, let's... Can't see anything from here. No. It would be kind of funny if this game just auto-generate the world just the further away I go. But the anything that exists in this game is just towards the start of it. one thing I feel is really fitting for this is that no matter which direction you walk, you always have the same pace. Grounded in this game, my character doesn't have a real body. So the height they have, seemingly, the speed they have, is all probably based on what my character himself, so Virgil, understands himself as being. Here has a lot of very insightful thing here to say. Here I put a lot of dead trees in their games. But I mean, like, here there's a lot of what's it called? To tell stories based on, like, being close to death or accepting death. Because it makes sense, like we're talking about notable things we see every day. I mean, size-wise, that we notice that are alive. That's trees. Rather, there's so many, several smaller plants around here that actually are alive. That's the point of the game. Like, the search I'm doing is actually supposed to be in vain. interesting to have like a raid or something. I guess something that let me see. Not radar. What's it called? But just something that showed me my position within the game. Like, I've actually moved as far as I have. Well, we've loaded smoothly into another map, which is feasible. Oh, there's something happened again with the vision. Okay, I will move this direction a little bit. Because if I see the plateaus again, then I know for sure that I've been teleported around. Or potentially the plateaus can move. Or then that more than one pair of them can spawn. I would guess the whole plateau, both the plateaus are part of the same object. But it's with how games nowadays tend to be, I do kind of understand why people really get caught by experiences like these. So many games now, it's you need to do something all the time, even when it's just really pointless. And don't get me wrong, nothing against small rewards in games. But when it just becomes busy work, and busy work they make sure you have to do daily, with then daily quests, daily missions in different games, you kinda lose the passion to keep doing them. While, I mean, I say as a former World of Warcraft player, in like Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, sure, you had some daily stuff to do, sure. And yes, some of them were not that great. I'm not gonna say against that. But you did them if you wanted to get some bonus stuff for. I mean, you took maybe half an hour or so. You could do some other stuff to prep yourself for raids. But then you just have downtime, and you can do whatever you and just do whatever you want without worrying about losing progress with that. Like you could go to a social hub and just hang there with friends. You could go and get some old bosses to try to get some interesting items, just cosmetic stuff. Now instead you have hours and hours on doing different objects, and they're basically mandatory. I guess that's one thing I prefer with like Final Fantasy 14. Like you can do and sure, there are a lot of grind you can do there too. But unlike like WoW, which is basically just end game content, everything else will lose like playability over time. Like the stuff in World of Warcraft is basically unplayable because they focus on end game content instead. Final Fantasy, you can basically start from any level, or all content on every level. That are part of every level, let's say, still feels meaningful to you as a player, or can be at the very least. I will give this another couple of minutes. Well, look, in Final Fantasy, you can, I mean, if you like the idea of being a ranch or something, you can raise and breed chocobos. And that's been in the game for many years. It's still completely doable. You can you can go into old raids. That doesn't give you end game content as far as I know. But at least you can still play them and it can still be a bit of a challenge. I'm not saying they are tough as nails, but still a lot of it you cannot just face roll. People need to do their job for it to function. There's of course stuff I think WoW does a bit better than Final Fantasy. Like I think WoW's combat is better than Final Fantasy. So I get even of the point of just having simple stuff. If anything, this makes me think like I probably should give some more walking simulators a look. Because this actually feels fairly chill. Not exciting. Oh, we can see the actual line here. I'm not sure what this line per se means, but I say it's really obvious. Wait, what's that? Oh. Okay, not. It can over the worm, but it isn't like a worm. But I'm mostly noticed because I was misunderstood. So you don't see it as badly, but here it's very obvious. I'm one of many people that just write down so many different ideas they have for different projects, and absolutely one of them are like a quote walking simulator demo for like a bigger game, where basically people can just walk around the world. These mainly landscape, maybe glimpses of monsters and NPCs, but not interact with them per se. I should check if I have the arrestor. Because I think a game where you just walk around and explore. Well, call it a game, an interactive experience. Oh wait, I had right. So I was pondering this. I wasn't sure, but now I am correct. Okay, so look. When I walk up this, don't go down the ramp, I just slowly fall. Interesting. So this is probably down to like straightforward programming without going into in depth in physics, but it still really plays into the idea I had before, that my mood is not just based on my character's view of how he should move around. It's based on his how it functions. Like this place is fairly flat, so it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm not gonna hold off stuff. So even when he goes down stuff that he really should fall from, slowly move down. So I feel like someone went here with an axe. It's a bit too clean, or like flat move. He's falling towards himself. I'm not sure if cheer up about assets or not. Which, nothing wrong with using assets. As long as it's onto a straight up asset flip. Not a little bit more. Yeah, I will drink some more Pepsi. Sleep well, Lemon. Have a good night. Let's Pepsi. No. Maybe there is more to this game. No, you know what? I'm going to restart the game. We're already close to 1 hour, so might as well get in the full hour. Oh, and double me. Okay, so this time... Oh, no, sorry, not Virgil, Virgilius. This time I wanna look around a bit at the plateaus. And I want to... what's the word? I want to see if I can find Orb again. Yeah, so when I found Orb in the past, was very obvious. I think maybe that's how it works in this game. Hello there, and thank you for follow. How are you doing? And I'm doing well, thank you. The weather is alright, thank you. Not been horrible hot as it was for a while. Currently I'm playing Vergilius, which is mostly a walking simulator. I'm trying to figure out if there's something else within it I missed. Cloud thing is gone. I can't see the orb. So I do think the orb changes place. I need to go English at the moment, like... First time I went through, I saw the orb right away. Okay, there's the towers. Okay, so now I move faster because I've seen the towers. Good. Okay, so the orb will, if unless it moves, either I will see the orb around this area soon, or it will be on the completely opposite side of the towers. Yeah, no, I cannot see the orb. So, last time I saw the orb, it was very obvious from a far distance. It was just a black dot with the mist. So it is on this side. I should be over there. So let's give these towers a look. So clear the trees on the top. I know there's a sword between them, and they will not approach this the sword this time. Instead, more stand of this walk. look up the tower. I thought it was supposed to be a rock, but they seem a bit more metallic, really. I guess it could be ore. But okay. I didn't... Is it grass here? Yeah? Interesting. But no, so if the ore pad is moved, then it should be this way. Somewhere. Okay, no, the ore doesn't end up in the same place each time. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't this far away. I should have been able to see it if it was any further. Like how it was, this game was planned. I think this is one of those games I will have to look up what other people experienced. I'm gonna go on a break and play some ads during it. And when I'm back, we will swap over to Basilisk. Or specifically, Basilisk SNES. Talk to you all soon. Hello, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the sound is coming in for good. So now back into Basilisk. Let me actually change the category also. So Basilisk is quote-unquote an unfinished Super Nintendo game. SNES, so Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Which was the last, basically the only console the Nintendo made. So I did start this last time. And I ended up thinking it was basically just a walking simulator. I read for a little bit more now. Just a little bit. I understand it's a bit more than that to it. So let's see how it goes. Okay, also controls. So arrow keys, enter, space. These 4 buttons. So all in the lower roll except B are used of the letter buttons. As well, read this again. Mycenae 1437 AD. Untold hardship befalls the kingdom, a time of famine. The king struggles to provide for his people and allocate food to the peasants. You, a simple knight, are dispatched to hear out the people. But it may be too late. When you arrived at town was not what you expected. The town is deserted. The buildings are gone, and there's a shrill howl in the air. The town is deserted, the buildings are gone. Hey Tamil, and say hi to Indy from me. How have you been? I've been playing through some games from a specific game creator. It's the one that made Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, if you've ever seen that game. And Lost in Vivo. I haven't gotten into those games yet. It's this and the sequel to this game, before I tackle those two. But we're gonna start going around a little bit here. Before we start doing the things I... well, spoiled a little bit for myself, but honestly, I had to do it to actually understand there's more to this game than I thought. I mean, there's somewhere in this place, there's an embassy. So let's see if I can find him again. But it's a bit weird story that I go into a town is that it's deserted and the buildings are just gone. Like, not destroyed. Because that makes no sense. But there's no... this just looks like a forest. Sure. Does my mic work? Bum 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 bum. Yes, good. Okay, no, there's no way to track actually where I am. At least for my understanding. Okay, so what's clear is this is an emulator. The game creator made this game to a SNES ROM. But the thing with emulators is they don't only just play the ROM. So let's see, sound, options, input config. Okay, so I can change buttons, but I don't need to think about that. So we got some load states here. So this is where you start. Oh. So this load state, we're already having a much thicker forest. I'm not sure how much that changes things. Age world? Is there anything above? No? I hear something. Hmm. I'm not sure if those sounds mean something or if it's just ambience. Guess that's the aged world. Actually, let's go back to load state 1. Hey, you know. You doing good? You're both doing good, rather. Oh, have you played this? Oh, was it Second Hawks you saw? You better clean it. Oh yeah, I love Second Hawks videos. It actually, due to one of his videos, he was talking about Kira, that I decided I needed to play through Kira's games. Play them through first, then watch the rest of the video. I think this is the... Excluding Spooky's jump scare mansion, this is the last free game I had to play through. Yes, disassemble it. Clean it out. I can say, I thought I'm dumb. I thought I had to have something very specific to take out the keypads. I realize now you don't. You can just pull them off. When I did that, I realized I had basically... I used to have a cat. It feels like I had like half of her left in the keyboard. So I make sure to really just... But no, make sure, get the key caps off, vacuum through, and really wash the keys clean. Or wash. Use whatever method you can to get them clean. You don't want... No one likes actual sticky keys. Yeah, it's just after midnight. But the last 2 days I slept, what, like 10 hours a day. I have plenty of hours in me before I get tired. Plus, I used to actually do a lot of like midnight horror game streams. This is years and years ago, but I used to play like... I used to stream XCOM through the entire night. Back in like mid-10s. I'm not sure where that NPC is. I know, I can do a little sheet. See videos and we check yesterday's stream. Okay, I got nothing dangerous on screen, that's completely fine. I wonder if we put on desktop sound instead. Game sound. Maybe, but I have really no idea what to expect from this game. If I understand this correctly. Let's see, where did I find them to see? Oh, okay, there he is. Wait, I found where the connection... Oh. Hello there. So you just want to see what his dialogue is. That space won't get you anywhere. The vein that connects the two worlds. I am called Scratch. I'm a wanderer of sorts. Of some small renown. On your way to the ruin, you should be on the lookout. Because the space won't get you. Okay. That's all he has to say. Okay, so that didn't seem useful at all. Okay, back to game sounds. Now we're back in the game sounds. Good. Okay, so we didn't find anything really of note in state 0 and 1, so let's state 2. Oh! Well... And here he is. I was just looking for you, you know. Nice. What you having? I drank a little bit yesterday when I watched Remy stream. I made the Remy and Appa Lus Krupnik. Yeah, just give it a quick look. Krupnik. Here's a sweet alcoholic drink. There's some grain spirit. That actually sounds alright. Nice. Yeah, I do prefer fruity drinks myself too. I drank a bit yesterday when I watched Remy and Appa play the last Ori crew. It's a horrendously bad game, honestly. I basically made them just play it for my amusement. It's been a good time. It's basically Dark Soul, but sci-fi. And it's written horrendously. Oh, if you had heard a cannon, you're just drinking some, not energy drink. It's a caffeinated soda. It's a little bit of a pick-me-up. Okay, let's see what this guy says. Oh. It's not in the game. There we go. Oh, you made it. This keep is all that's left of the old kingdom. Oh. Once there was a nice gal here. I was sweet on her once. But she betrayed me and now she's gone like all... No, she's gone. Like all daughters. Is there anything... Let's... Oh, wait. No. I can walk. So I'd say it's complete darkness, but it's worse than that. It's just nothingness. Okay, so I'm gonna just back off from him. I would guess I'm still moving. Wait. I'm dumb. Okay, so when I do the load state, I'm always coming to the same spot, which makes sense. I got a better idea for something I'm gonna test. It is basically completely straight. So I guessed a hypothesis I have on this game and how it works. If I complete it right, with me just walking straight forward at this point, at some point I will return back to the same place. Because there are some older games which basically does, if you get to the edge of the world, you will end up at the opposite edge. I was correct. Actually, let's talk with him to make sure. Yes. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that also means that it were... Okay. I'm now just gonna survey if there's anything else in this world. Or in this location, whatever you want to call it. If there's nothing, unless it's hidden, the next thing I will find is the outer wall of this quote-unquote room the NPC is in. think I saw something in the darkness. So it's just that there's... It's complete nothing rendered. This is programmed in darkness. Almost like a thick fog. Autumnal was visible. But for some reason, unless I manage to go very diagonally this time, this is just... This is a lot further. Okay, I came back here. Interesting. So going... Going beside the wall I'll look at the moment. It's a very short trip. But going beside this wall and straight, it's a long trek. So there probably is something hidden here. Unless the space... I should know. I'm dumb. I think I get this now. So the different parts of this game world might be split into the different states. Oh, what are you? Are you the girl, maybe? What is this place? Oh! Okay. So... I wonder if this actually was planned, or is a mistake. So whenever I press enter to continue the conversation loops. I'm stuck here. But it might be... I mean, it might be planned. I mean, this game doesn't really have a save function in that sense. If there could be anything else in here. Wait, another one. Do you do the same? Please help me. Okay. And this one said something else. Wait, can I follow them? Please help me. Okay. That's the previous one, I think. there another one? And I think this is one that's new. That was the previous, the one before. Okay. Oh, this just trees. There isn't even ground here. I need to remember that I actually can look up and right. Up and down, not up and right. Right up. I can look right down and right up. Is that the edge of the world? Okay, no, let's see. Is there any sign of anything else than the trees? No. It doesn't need to mean anything, like... in load state 0, there's an NPC to find. So if I keep moving while staying among the trees, maybe I will find something. But it would be nice with maybe something a clearer hint. Even if just a sound hint. But I think even in games like this, you can have a sound notification based on proximity. Why didn't I get it? I do think I trolled through this whole collection of trees in a... well, less a circle, more a square. But soon doing a whole lap. I'm pretty sure. The sound tour is real unsettling. But no, nothing. I just feel like I must be missing something. Maybe I can get some clue from another state. So let's... there's still two I haven't gone to yet. Oh. This is a demo. Hey Dino, how you doing? Huh? Happy to hear. I'm fine, thank you. Well, I think I found my hint. This is so strange. Yeah, I'm playing through some games made by Kira. And they're been an interesting trip so far, let's say that. So, if I understand this correctly, this is basically like a hint how I'm supposed to move. Okay, so this game is a quote-unquote unfinished SNES game. And in different save states, so basically saves that players generally cannot use themselves in games, teleports me to completely different places that doesn't even look like the same map. And I think this demo shows like how I'm supposed to move around to do something. Possibly. Like I think the demo's now looped. Actually, maybe not. I mean, it can be like show me how to do things, or it's basically just give me that it's someone that have been moving around to kill people, but for some reason it ignored the NPC I already met before. Let's check the last state. Oh, I'm in control in this one. That's that guy. Let's check what's on this side first. This is a tunnel that someone made. Again, this stone is blocking my way. Or this rubble. A bit more than one stone. Can still not do anything with those 4 little buttons I hoped to use. Could you believe it? It seems nowhere is safe, not even a castle. To think that the basilisk made it all the way here. Oh right, the game is called the Basilisk. So maybe maybe that was the one killing people in the demo. Well, this isn't scary at all. Okay, so invisible wall here. Oh. You know, that actually makes sense. And the game is close. Okay, so Basilisk is a, to an extent, draconic-like being, depending on which mythology and such. I mean, it's not. It's basically, what was it? I think you need to have a rooster egg and have a snake heat it for it to hatch, and with a basilisk. I think that's how one of the myths goes. But it's a creature that has the eyesight that when you see it, if you meet its eyes, you just drop dead. Sometimes you turn in stone, or both happens. You die by becoming a statue. Hmm. Yeah, it's a very lovely creature. Okay, I'm just gonna go and get myself a refill on my drink. I'll do a quick ad. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back and just waiting for the ad break to be done. Actually, I can just back into this one. Right, that should be gone now. Welcome back, everyone. So I want to test something. Because as I mentioned, you have the eyesight to kill something. Or when you meet this gaze, you die, turn to rock, or both. Okay, so if I go for it, yes. So here's the invisible wall. Invisible wall. Invisible wall. Okay. So it's a invisible corridor. So, well, sure they aren't like weak creatures. I mean, they are somewhere between the size of a horse and the size of a size of a lion and the size of an elephant. I usually are like something between a dragon and a chicken in appearance. So they can't do quite a lot. Okay. So you can't die even if you don't look at it. Makes sense. Okay, I want to check this different states. Okay. Because I haven't found anything in this state yet. This state is the one most like the first state. State 0, because that's how computer works. Computers count from 0. I want you to know, when you get off at the edge, you just end up on the opposite side of the map. We're gonna take a quick look around in this state, and then I will look back on the demo state. I'll try then to follow that in state 0. But I do wonder, like... So this suggests that the big bad, the basilisk, is on the last state. Actually, no, let's check. Oh yeah, I need to correct myself on load state 7. And we don't have a load state 5, 8, nor 9. Oh. Please ignore that. Oh, actually, before we start it out, let's check. So this is the red meat.txt for this game. And this is written in character, I guess. So version... potentially this is written in character. Because I never heard about SNESy Plus before downloading this, which is the SNES emulator I'm using. Not many ROMs start at all right now, and none are yet stable. But I managed to compile a few unfinished SNES but MSC files, and they seem to work okay. Developer comments and load points are rewritten as save states, so you can at least see whatever they was working on. Because once more, in character, this is a game that wasn't completed. Empty.txt. Okay, so yeah, that's the saves. Data ROMs, and yeah, we have only Basilisk. U. I would say, guess the U stands for universal. Okay, let's load it again. Is there... Load RAM power reset, soft reset. That's right, I can just... Yes, okay. So let's check... what is the demo? Yes. Okay. Wait, no. If I... No? Okay, something seems wrong. Is it this way? I have an idea. Can I... Okay, I cannot move. Okay, I cannot do anything with the demo. The demo doesn't start at the same place each time. So wait, if I loaded this now... Okay, it randomizes. Okay, no, so I cannot use this as a guide to know where I'm going to go. So that isn't a hope I can hold. But then the only thing this then tells me is two things. One, a possible thing. There might be a monster that goes around in state 0 killing the NPCs. But one thing for certain is whoever or whatever is killing these people, possibly the basilisk, doesn't attack the only NPC that is alive that we have met so far. Not sure if I can find anything meaningful in the state. Actually, can I guess I have screenshots, but cannot save the game, seemingly. Cannot this one. So this is the only one we've been to we can find any other NPC. And this actually looks a bit like one of the NPCs that were killed in the demo. So, okay, so this time I'm gonna see if I can use the... go from each one to the next. It wouldn't be long. Oh, no, there's one more. Is there another one around? Here's one. I just have to risk to talk to... Well, hello. Yeah, you're a bit different. Some options, 6V. So I cannot do anything with this sword. Now... Okay, I cannot test something. If I load in here... I keep the sword. Load in here. Okay. So demo doesn't have sword. This is the only place we know to have something. Or this is where the basilisk is. Basilisk is. I do kind of like how the sword just doesn't sense the game so much, it just goes over the text boxes. So I have a guess. I'm still going to die here. Yeah, the sword is... Oh. Huh? Hello there. Huh? Huh? Doesn't seem right. So I'm trying to think, like, is that really it? I feel like it should be something more to it. Like, I don't want this to end up like with Virgilius. I just walk around for basically now an hour. I Oh, okay, the Rome is completely unloaded. Okay, I'm gonna grab the sword again. Because we now know one thing. And that is when you hold the sword, things changes in the game. Like I didn't see the basilisk this time. I only saw a soldier. Or possibly a knight. Again, maybe if I bring the sword in the other states, maybe other things will change. I already lost the girls. Wrong state. Guess we go past this ghost. And the next one will be where? There. Hmm. Not sure what the next one is. Okay, there we go. I suppose if I accidentally just wandered and managed to get myself fighting to start. No, no, here we go. Oh, I need to grab it. There we go. Now we're back here. Actually, before we go here, maybe... Yes, here. Let's talk with this guy again. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna try something. He remembers his dialogue I had with him. Like, I remember the stage of the dialogue. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 stages of the dialogue. Whenever I looked in the stage, he remembered which stage he was on last. That's very strange. Like, okay. So many games, to make it easier and not having to risk to screw up files and save files and such, they have like a... Again, take Dark Souls games, for example. You know, like each time you go into a station Dark Souls, and similar Soulborne games, the monsters, the foes, will always spawn at the same place as before. They'll go the same route as before, the same patrols, all of that, each time. I mean, part of it makes like you can learn how it works. But also it's a very good way to just not have to worry about memory. Like, instead of having the game remember each foes you have each time or risk they spawn in weird places. You just have like the world always like resets and functions exactly the same each time. But that this guy remember the stage of the dialogue we're having means there is actually a save file that remembers where it was. Which probably also why the sword goes between each of these. So the game actually have a save. It's not a save that the player himself can interact with. Let's go back to this one. What happens if I talk with her now? Okay, so I can steal with the camera. Interesting. But I cannot do anything during this. Okay, so we can look through states 0, 1, and 4 for a little bit. Just to see if there actually is something I can do here. I'm actually... It feels like there are something I should be able to do. Since I can look up and down. Just haven't found any use for it. And the thing is, even while the several buttons like set up, because honestly this might actually be a genuine SNES emulator. But all I actually use are the arrow keys, up and down, functional, but that hasn't really had any use. like usage within the game itself, more than just be able to look at the sprite a bit more, sprites, and then enter to interact with things. Hmm. I thought I couldn't go through the trees before, but now I can. It might have been I couldn't walk through the sea. That's strange. Do wonder if I find the NPC in here. Can I kill him? Because it was only fluke that I found in the first time. And there's a POV of this game. I guess easily just walk past him, maybe if he's loaded in, I cannot, and I might miss him. But I will look for him for a little bit more. Then we check the 2 other states. I want to check the last accessible state too. Because I doubt it, but it would be interesting to see if I can actually break the boulder with the sword. Because I looked around a little bit for this game to see, like, what's the point, what am I missing about the game? They talked about how smart and deep it was. But so far I just found an ending by following some ghosts to find a sword. And that's a very obvious game mechanic. So I feel like there must be something else. Okay, so this is the edge of the world. I don't remember how close it was here to the edge. I'm not even sure if this is the right edge. Okay, let's check load state 1. So you're just gonna do quick checks on this one, and I think it's the 4th one. Wait, got something. Ooh, okay. So I will, when we're done with this game, I'm gonna call it a night for my stream. Because there's another person's stream I really want to watch tonight. Yeah, let's see if there is anything here. But as I mentioned before, I'm playing this because I want to see Second Hawk's video. that takes up, I think it was the Basilisk games from Kira. So when next time I stream, either tomorrow, Sunday, or next week, I do want to go into the sequel to this game, Basilisk 2000. Okay, this is so much smaller. Like, you see the edge. If I go through the edge, I get towards the opposite parts. I think it's a bit weird I still am. Oh yeah. Apologies. Okay, no. We're going to state 4. State 4. Can we find anything more than an airy sound? See, nothing up above, and nothing when I look down. No, must be missing something. Let's check Lucid Zone. Fuck by rubble. Okay. Sure, wait, I'm gonna test the last thing. Okay, so if I reset it, I lose the weapon. Lose the sword. It doesn't really tell me much. But no. This is where we're gonna end this night. Next time stream, I will jump right into Basilisk 2000, which is the last itch game. Actually, I think it's the last one. Let me double check. Okay, no, Lost in Vivo is also after Basilisk 2000. Because the second last itch game from Kira, and then we go into the ones that are, as far as I know at least, only on Steam. Or at least I will play them on Steam. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you during the weekend. Oh, and I will apologize for anyone that wanted sound from the game, because I realize game sounds aren't going through anymore. I'm a professional streamer, clearly. No, a great time everyone. See ya.